Yeah. Yeah. You know what happened when good music and MMG get together, right? What's up, bitch? We get that money. Millions, millions in the ceiling. Millions in the ceiling. Millions in the ceiling. Millions in the ceiling.
What up? It's Esteban, and I'm hanging out with Pusha T.
What up, G?
Just dropped The Wrath of Caine.
Yeah.
So for us hip-hop fiends, it's like the first of the month for the Pusha.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
That's a good analogy.
So tell me about this tape. How long was it in the making? What's the statement that you're making with this title?
Well, basically, The Wrath of Caine, of course, is obviously the play on, just the whole street life. In a more hip-hop sense, I had to come to the realization that Big Daddy Kane was better than Rakim.
Wow.
While I was recording this, recording it.
Right.
And Wrath of Caine was one of the records that was like, was like deal breaker for me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Hip hop, yo, I can already hear the typing going on right now.
Listen, I said that on Twitter one day, and like people went crazy on me. They went nuts. I mean, some people, but I had people backing me up.
Right.
But it's a battle that's been going on just within my circle for a long time, and I just made my decision.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, well, let's play some joints. Now, in what part of the process was this record made?
This record, I had this record in mind for Ross ever since I got the beat from Southside. It was just a matter of getting Ross to do it. Like, he was really busy at the time when I submitted it to him. But as soon as I got it back, I was like,
word,
it's coming out.
Now, was this for the tape or was it for the album? Like,
you know what? Originally, it was gonna be for the album, but I was like, we did another record.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, that one sort of took the place of the of this record.
I was about to say,
like, man, you can have this.
Shh. Gotta be some heat if you let this go.
No. Me and Ross got a definite fan favorite for the album. Totally.
That's crazy, man.
All this music is based off reality. So it's like, man, you can't sort of sweep that relationship aspect under the rug. Like, man, I'm just like out here just living a life of, a bachelor and just doing, nothing. I don't have no type of heart, no type of thought process in regards to a relationship. But, at the same time, you gotta be truthful about it. And I feel like, it just adds a color. It adds a color, and it adds a color that people can relate to.
I always got something to say. Got some nerve to have an opinion. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. Broke nigga in 2 cents don't matter. Give a fuck what you say about me.
French is perfect for this.
100%. I've really taken a liking to what he does, you know what I'm saying, just musically. He, it's just his own style. Right. Like, it's just his
wave.
Yeah, that's what he calls it, the wave. When I ask for records, he'd be like, I got that wave for you.
Wow.
And, this was like one of 4 that he sent me. And I was like, man, this is it. And, he's anxious to shoot the video for it.
Word.
Yeah, he hit me up like immediately as soon as he heard, like, yo, when we shoot, we gotta shoot this now.
That's crazy. This is something that I noticed as a thread through the tape. There's a lot of like the patois, like reggae, like either somebody talking shit or the hook or whatever. Where did that come from?
It's just something I've been into and been experimenting with. I think it's been sort of missing in hip hop.
Word.
Like, when I think back to like a time in hip hop that I was like sort of pulling from, mid 90s. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of Shine. I'm thinking of movies like Belly. I'm thinking the Hype Williams cinematography. So it's it was just a collection of things that made me just lean towards like that influence. And when you think about it, it's like it's just like undeniable. Like, and it always seems to touch everybody.
Right. It's always been in hip hop, from like Heavy D, Queen Latifah, way back then.
Right.
The influence was there. So it's definitely important to keep that going, but it was missed. So that was an ill little like touch to thread that.
Everybody seems to love that, and love that I brought it back like that.
Word.
I think the first time we even spoke about it was when we were making Mercy, and I was like, man, we should add this, And Ye found the chant or whatever, and that's when it started.
That sets the tone on that record so ill. Now, My Name Is My Name echoes through the entire tape.
Right.
What is it about that line that resonates with you so much?
I was getting a lot of flack at one point. People were like, damn, like, when you gonna change up? When you changing up your subject matter and so on and so forth. And I'm thinking to myself like, yo, do you not know who I am? Like, do you not, like, I named myself for like a particular reason, like, understand and know what it is, and you don't have to listen. It may not be for you, but like Pusha T is Pusha T, and it's like, man, my name is my name. Like, I'm not changing anything. Like, I'm in the street hip hop. It's like a person who just, likes horror films. Like, that's just all they want to see. Like, that's all I want to hear. Like, really.
Word.
I can say that this album is definitely shaping up to be the album of the year. It's definitely gonna outdo Wrath of Caine. Wrath of Caine is a great project, and I love it, and it's near and dear to me. But, it's out and I'm off it. It's like, My Name Is My Name time now. Like, that's it for me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, I'm so over it, because, at the end of the day, it's like, I just gotta be real. Like, it's never enough for the fans. It's never enough. Like, this isn't the day. I came up in the era where, like, Outkast would drop an album every 2 years or so.
Right.
And that was enough for me. Like, I was happy. I would listen to it the whole 2 years. I'd be excited. Other albums would come out. I'd go to those albums, but I'd go back to my Outkast album and call it a day. It's not like that anymore. So I sort of gotta, reprogram myself and reprogram my thinking and reprogram my whole work ethic. Like, my name is my name. Like, that's where I am now. Wrath of Caine, we dropped that.
What more can we say?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.